have you ever been in a friendship where you're like, this guy's like, he's like a friend, I guess. Like, you know, he's like borderline acquaintance, borderline friend, but they hold you in a higher regard. Like, yo, this guy is like my fucking brother.
Yeah. I think I have a lot of those.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like a fucking asshole, but I think I have a lot of
Yeah.
those. I think I have a lot of those. But it's unfortunate, right? But I mean, you can never openly say it, and you can just only be yourself, and like you can't like there's no reason if you guys are cool. There's no reason to let them know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
yeah,
what I
of
mean?
course,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Wow, that's just a dick move then.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of just like...
It's a good question. I never heard that question before. That's actually a really interesting question. Yeah. I mean, I just convinced myself that for sure my criteria is something that they don't understand. Because if I only have one group of friends, right? And then that happened, and if that's the case, then I feel like a dick. Because I only have one group of friends. And there's four of us or five of us, we think we're like mad close. And I don't think, well, I'm not that close to them kind of thing, right? Then you're kind of an asshole.
Right.
But if you have different groups of friends, then you have different criteria to have different friends.
Exactly.
Because like different groups have different dynamics.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and what's more important to you is something only you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not something you need to explain to anyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's So
Okay, go ahead.
So do you feel like you're a good friend?
Oh.
I don't feel like I'm a bad friend.
Yeah. I was gonna answer the same thing.
I don't think I'm a bad friend. Because
That's the coward's answer.
It feels kind of like I'm stroking my own ego. Like, yeah, I'm a fucking great friend, man.
No. Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of cringy.
No, of course.
Because like you said, not everybody is on the same page of friend criteria, right?
Yeah.
So then it's like, sure, I think I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, I think I'm a good friend. That's it. I'm not gonna list why.
I'm not expecting you to.
Yeah. I think I'm a good friend. That's it.
Because like some people always have that judgment. It's like, oh, like you expect me to do this, and this.
Right.
And if you're not, then you're a bad friend. But then it's like, fuck, just because like I'm doing so much more, does that make me a bad friend? But it's like just because I didn't do this, makes me a bad.
And why are you working? Like, why do I need to work up to your standards?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it's like, sure, I think I am, but like maybe to you I'm not a good friend, or maybe to you I'm not a good friend.
Right.
Like
I don't know. You're pretty shitty, but no, I'm joking.
Do you think you're a good friend?
I think okay. So my answer is a little different.
Yeah.
I think I can be a great friend.
Yeah.
But I sometimes choose to be a bad friend.
Yeah.
And I'm very conscious of when I am a bad friend.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but I choose sometimes to be a bad friend because sometimes I don't want that. I don't want expectations. Like exactly what your question is.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the best friend I can, but I'm gonna fucking maybe like kind of like move back a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
You know, move back a little bit. Not like just because I don't want to have that commitment to this kind of that person.
Yeah. I've been there.
Okay, yeah.
I've been
You know
there.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like kind of keeping up with a certain standard with that friend kind of thing.
Yeah, or like because I feel like if you keep doing the best you can all the time, they're just gonna expect more and more and more.
But a good friend wouldn't expect anything kind of thing. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
that's
So
what
it's my job to just be the best friend I can in the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
But when like I feel like it, I'm gonna like move back a little bit.
Yeah. I've been in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like a good friend would be able to read like certain situations and be like, all right, like, you know, like, this really doing this really pisses this person off. So I'm clearly not gonna like try my best not to do it.
Right.
Like, you gotta kind of like be able to read your friend and avoid certain things, or like kind of like, oh, maybe like they like you do something good because they helped you out in a certain way, which I feel like sometimes friends don't do that. Like you kind of clearly go all the way to like help them out. Like say like you ran out of gas, right? And then I come and you're like, yo, Nelson, I'm fucking ran out of gas. I'm stuck on the fucking side of the road. It's like, all right, I'm gonna come bring you a fucking jerry can and shit. And then you're like, all right, man, later. Thanks, though. And then motherfuckers, like, don't like. Can you be like, yo, go grab a coffee? Like, thanks, man. I owe you one kind of thing. Like, it seems like some people like just wipe that whole like entirety out.
Yeah.
Like I find that a lot more common. Like they kind of just like what you said, like they kind of expect, like they hold you to an expectation.
Yeah.
They kind of like not like kind of ungrateful for that. That's like what really bugs me with like friends, like when they're, or like any relationship, like girlfriend, boyfriend, like just ungratefulness. Like, you kind of like, you clearly go all your way, but like it seems like people aren't grateful for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then like when you ask for help, it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta help you. Like if you went out of gas and it's like, you go around out of gas, you're like, oh, fucking right out of gas.
Yeah. That's it. And I know that's an important thing for you, but I'm a total opposite.
Like you
I really don't care. Like I don't need, if I do something nice for them, like I don't need anything from them.
like
I don't need like a word of like, just like, because I know I'm asking this person to do something for me, or they did like whatever, right?
yeah.
I'm doing it because he's worth it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't really need like that word of like, oh, thank you or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really
got
need
you.
that myself.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing this for you. You know you're worth it.
Yeah.
I don't really need that, right?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. But I think what I was talking about earlier with like being a good friend and stuff like that, it's not in that sense. That's the way you took it. The way I take it is like, some people need other people to be around all the time. Like you can show up all the time, be there for all the great moments all the time, and then you're out of the picture. That's what I do. Like I can't be there all the time.
Right.
And like be there for all the moments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm a bad friend in the sense that I can't continue being that person who shows up all the time. I need to like kind of move back, like kind of like get out of the picture a little bit. Just because like I don't want you to like expect me to be there all the time and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like,
I think a good friend would understand that though.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like let's say like, oh, like something happens and you can't be there and you say why, right? Then that person should understand like, okay, like that's cool.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Are you just talking about like being there for like outings and stuff, or?
It could be anything. I mean, just outing, showing up for stuff. Right? Yeah, because like, I have a lot of friends like fucking, we'll have a great fucking time for a while, and then like I'll disappear on them for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
where the fuck you been?
Yeah.
Kind of thing, right? Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And,
Yeah.
It's not like they're like mad at you, but they're just like,
Right.
what? But then like I have my reason why I did that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I have my own reasons.
Yeah.
But
That's,
then like,
that's
and
completely
that's
fine.
that's just what we like. I saying that I can be a bad friend. In that sense.
I don't think that's bad though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't know.
Right? I think it's bad if like, you know, like you steal a girl or like
Yeah. That's what
you know what
that's
I mean?
what I picture.
It's like,
a bad
or
friend.
like it's like, yo, I'm right around the corner. I'll be there 5 minutes. But
Yeah.
really, you're at home in your bed.
Yeah.
Right? Like that type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think there's anything wrong. Like, we're all grown-ups, right?
Yeah.
And like,
So you don't believe in that quote then, out of sight, out of mind?
out of sight, out of mind.
Like just because
I-
you're not there, you're not a friend.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
In certain cases, I do believe where that quote fits. But like for friendship, no, not necessarily.
That means you guys are great friends.
Right, like let's say, like for example, like oh, yo, I'm going to Alberta for 2 years, right? Because I'm going to work, right? That's cool. We're still friends,
Yeah.
right? And then when you come back, it's not like, yo, you went there for 2 years. We're not friends no more.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not gonna happen.
You can't fly back.
Yeah, exactly. Right? You should be here every weekend, right?
Fucking heard of a flight? Heard of a car?
And see your reactions. You guys seem like it's so ridiculous, but it's really not. It's really not. It just shows that you guys are good friends. You guys are considerate. You know what I mean? But not everyone is like that.
Then
Like
what-
they expect you to be there for every outing and stuff.
It's not outing exactly.
yeah.
It's just like being there for them. You know what I mean? For stuff, you know? No, it's like it's good that you guys think that way. I'm just being devil's advocate here. I'm obviously the same. I don't give a fuck if you fucking leave me. Before we moved in, I saw you like once a year. Like what the fuck? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm just saying.
any less of a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm just playing devil's advocate here, right? I'm saying that people do like consider friendship dependent on how much you appear.
I feel like then they haven't grown as a person. Then they're still like stuck in that
Okay.
like high school, middle school
Yeah.
mentality of what a friend is.
It's immature, right?
I think it is I think it is immature,
Right?
Right?
Yeah. I'm just saying it's out there, man. I'm
Yeah,
not saying,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying that's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I am.
I feel
I'm
you.
just saying
I
it's
feel
out
you.
there,
I
man.
feel
You know,
you.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to make conversation here.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Do you think girls have a different standard of friendships than guys do? Or do you think there's a lot of similarities, and or do you think it's dramatically different?
Oh, good question.
I think it depends on the person, right? Because like, if I were to ask like my wife about
Yeah.
this, I don't think she would like take friendship so deep. Like she wouldn't analyze it like the way we're analyzing it right now. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
And do you have, with your relationship, do you have more groups of friends than your wife does, or your? Well,
I think she does, but it's like her work friends that are her genuine friends, and then she like friends that she grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I don't
Do
know.
you know what I realized, that all my girlfriends, I've had more friends than they have. Like, I've had way more circles of friends. And or more friends in general.
Yeah.
And like it was always like, damn, it's like you have a lot to like keep up with. But you just have to.
Wait, your girlfriends do or you do?
I always had more.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's kind of hard saying, because like I don't really know all your friends, so I can't say. But like I know like me and him are like we have abnormally a lot of friends though. That's the thing. Most guys don't have that many friends, or like as many as if we do. So that's why like when we say that, it's true for us, but I don't think it's
very common.
Very common.
Yeah.
For guys.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel because you have more friends and you're like, let's say your girlfriend doesn't have as many friends, does that like affect anything?
No, because then it's like a couple times like, oh, you gotta meet like my other friend. And then like we go for dinner with him and like we have a good talk and like like you said, like connect different mindset, and it's like you just kind of like you grow as a person too, because like you have all these like, oh, this is how you think kind of thing. It's just like you like I find it it's beneficial to like talk to like people that are different.
It's kind of extremely important. Extremely important. Trust me, to have different groups of friends. Just because you need to like see the world through their minds. You know what I mean?
It also shows that you're like an open-minded person as well.
And you're just open to learn. Open to listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's important, right?
Yeah.
But so let's say what if there's an issue with that though? Let's say because she has no friends and she tries to devote all her time for you, and like she doesn't want you to see your friends no more.
Oh, one of my relationships was like that. And like it was just like, and then I knew it wasn't gonna work.
Right.
Like she just wanted me to like 100% of the time. Like she would be like jealous that like you're just going out and hanging with the guys.
Right.
It was just like after a couple months, I was like, oh man, like I can't do this. Like I need to be like free. I need to like communicate with other people. Like, it's just not healthy. You're like controlling a big aspect of my life.
Right.
Because my friends are a big part of my life.
Right. Exactly.
So then I just had to drop in. Like that was a relationship where it was like, oh man, like it just felt like I just lifted a whole chunk and I was like, I'm free. Let's fucking celebrate, you know?
You lost a tumor.
Yeah, exactly.
100-pound tumor.
But like it's definitely not healthy, like someone that who has an issue with that. Because you have to realize that like if they're friends, you got to realize that friends are an important part of the life. It's like family.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a situation like that?
No,
someone forced you not to see your friends?
Luckily, no, I haven't been like
me
that.
neither.
Yeah, I haven't been in a relationship like that. The only thing is like because at the age that I was at, right, like just partying with the boys on the weekends, like working during the weekdays, and so like the only time I'd get for either like the girlfriend or the boys would be on weekends. So it's like, like, you know, the weekend comes like, oh, I'll spend like one day with my girl, one day with the boys. And then like she's like, oh man, I wish like we had more time together. But I think that's normal, right?
Yeah.
If we're like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we chill. And then like, Saturday I'm gonna go with my boys. Like, no. Like then that's of course that's an issue. Right.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you.
I haven't had like any like extra clingy girls or anything like that.
Yeah.